I think we're going to start today off with a little bit of TNT action. Oh yeah. Hello everybody, ZTown here, and welcome back to another amazing episode of the Minecraft Hang. Woo! All the girls go crazy. I'm tired of digging. I've been clearing out a bunch of space for what I built behind this wall, which I will show you in just a second. But yeah, I'm tired of digging. I really want to use some of this TNT that we just made fresh to do some of my digging for me. And I don't really know a whole lot about TNT technique. I know a little bit, but I definitely don't know the best way. But that doesn't really matter, right? It's all about the joy of the explosions. So I'm going to do it like this, I think. I'm going to put the TNT right here. And I think these air spaces give it like a wider blast radius. It lets the blast reach a little further than it would if it was just all solid stone. And I'm going to skip like two blocks. Oh, I want this. I hope I don't blow up anything good while we're down here. But yeah, let's see. So I want, yeah, right there. So I'm going to go along and place TNT every 2 blocks like so. And hopefully that doesn't destroy anything valuable or important. And I will be back as soon as that is finito. Alrighty, the TNT is placed. Again, I'm not sure how good the TNT placement is, but this is actually confession time. This is my very first time ever using TNT in the game. Oh, hello. There's a zombie about. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe a total failure, but it may be super awesome as well. I mean, how could it not be awesome? It's TNT, so come on. Light it up, son. Ow. Okay. Just grab this little guy and take 2, son. Light it up. Ow. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go. Stuff's happening. Okay. Cool. Cool, that was really cool. Not exactly what I wanted because it blew out a bit of the floor, but that's okay. That is okay. Maybe I might place a little bit up there. Just for funsies. But that's not so bad. Here's the... Okay, so the ravine's right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and... I'm going to place a bit up here. And we'll blow some of that up too. Alright, light it up, son. Get down, get down, get down. Oh. Dang it, it didn't chain again. Maybe I can hit it from here. Eh. Light it up, son. Ow. Ow. Too close. There should be just a couple more. Light it up, son! What the heck? Is that TNT block on fire? How did I do that? Light it up, son. There we go. Dang it, man. None of these are chaining. Oh, well. Light it up, son. Son. Come on, son. Alright. So clearly, I still need to perfect my technique. But that's okay. It's a learning thing, I guess. Son. Woo. Awesome. Alright, guys. The scene is clean. Cleaned it up a bit at the ceiling. For what I'm doing, I kind of want that cavey look on top, so I'm not going to worry too much about getting that perfectly flat. The floor, though, I just filled in this bit because I'm kind of picky, although I'll end up doing some redstone stuff underneath it. What I'm building is what's on the side of this wall. But I think instead of building it on camera with you guys with me, I'm going to do it alone and then show you afterwards because it's kind of a tedious process. There's going to be a lot of trial and error going on. And just, I'll save you guys the headache. So, you're welcome. All right, I'll be back once I've got the rest of this built, And then I'll show you what I've done, and you guys will be like, oh, wow. And it's going to be awesome. See you in about 2 seconds. Alright guys, I've finished building the thingy that I was building, and I'm ready to show you. But P-Town, you ask? With slight dismay. This is the zombie spawner where we spent the last episode upgrading. Well, yes, you're right, attentive YouTuber. This is the zombie spawner. But I've added one additional upgrade that I think it's going to blow your freaking mind. You ready to see it? You ready to see it? Ready to see it? I don't think you're ready for this. Wow! Oh yes. What is this, you may ask, because apparently you're asking all kinds of questions today. Well, this is an automatic zombie receiver. I don't have a good name for it, but I kind of like to think of it as like amassing an army. And you'll see it in action in just a second. But what it does is it takes the persistent zombies that we've successfully sorted out from their inferior counterparts, sends them up here, and the first one will dock here, and then dock here, and then dock here. It's like a docking station. Dock here, right, on and on, 20 times. So it's basically like a array of docks that I've built. It's pretty sweet. And at the push of a button, once we've sent, or actually once we've received as many zombies as we'd like, we can just simply choose to send them all on their way. And you can see the rails switch in that direction, and the powered rails hit it again. Hit. Come on. There we go. Powered rails activate. So they'll all be sent that way. And then, once they're all gone, hit this button and turn it back to its receptive state. So we can build up even more zombies and amass an army worthy of Mordor. So, oh, hello. I've left this open so we can take a look at the wiring, because I know you guys love that so much. And it's actually not that complicated. It may look a bit intimidating, but it's basically just one pattern repeated many times, because it's an array of these things. So, right now, this torch is in a unpowered state. So the rail is facing its jump. Right, the rail is in its receiving position. When this detector plate is hit, it activates this repeater right here. See how it's right on top of that block? Pushing this redstone block down, unpowering the repeater, and allowing this torch to turn back on, which will change the direction of the track. Now that's how it's... Why is that torch on? Oh, right, because those rails are facing in a different direction. I'll get to that in a second. Right, so when the torch goes down, can I emulate this with anything? Maybe a redstone torch. Give me 4 of them, because I'm greedy. All right. Yeah. Power. There we go. So I did all of them at once, because go big or go home. So now the torch is on. They are in the sending state. So what happens is after that single I almost called it a dispenser, detector rail is triggered, it'll trigger this one rail, which will move down to this one. Because I triggered them all, now they're all facing that way, but they shouldn't be, because usually you're not sticking torches anywhere. Okay, so once that is done, this is the line that's connected to that button way over there, the receive button. This acts as a reset, pushes the redstone blocks back up, powering these torches here, and turning it back into its receive state, which I will do now. So maybe I'll get above so we can watch the rails. See how they're all pointed that way? There we go. Now they're pointed that way. So they're all in their receive state. Now, the only difference with this side is that it's deeper, and that's because there's not really any good way to get over here. I'll just make a way. Right. So I had to add an extra torch because by default, these rails need to be powered in order to be sent in the right direction. Since there's that east-west, or northwest, southwest, I don't even know what glitch it is, but it's that odd peculiarity. Is that even a word? Where like rails will face in different directions depending, like by default, like curved rails will choose a direction. Like by default, they'll go this way. And these would too, which is why I need to power them since the rail is coming that way. Just kind of an oddity that makes Minecraft so lovable. And then the same thing is just repeated on this side. I could keep going. Right now there are 20 slots. You can see. Oh, this is silverfish. Get out of here. Yeah, so it's the same thing. Now this line on top is the send line, right? What it does is it triggers all the pistons that haven't already extended. Because say, for example, I only want 5, 6, how many zombies? I don't want 20. Because that'll probably be the case. These probably won't be completely full all the time. I'll only have, like, say, 5. Well, these are still in their receive state. So I'd send them and they all just go to these spots. So when I hit this send button, 2 things happen. First, all of the rails are turned to their send position, and these powered rails where the zombies will be sitting are activated. So it sends all the zombies on their merry way, and then once that's done, we can hit the reset, also called the receive button, and it resets the position. So now that you kind of hopefully understand the redstone behind it, let us turn this puppy on. Now this is when it's really going to blow your mind. So now we need to select how many zombies we want. Let's say 10. This is just, remember the dropper, this is our junk block. If you haven't seen the previous episode, in which I explain all of, well, actually it's when we built all of this stuff. You should check that out. Oh shoot, undo. I failed to check the sunlight strength indicator, but luckily I have a bed, so turn this off. Let's bed up. And get some, hey, there we go. Get some sunlight working in our favor. Alright, so here we can see, right, this is what happens when there's not enough sunlight. Let's turn this back on. So now we should have good sunlight. Yeah, see, he's on fire because everything's about to get loud. Yeah, so, okay. I should probably add something where it automatically disables if there's not sufficient sunlight. That would be a good idea. Ooh. I made a mistake. Okay. But I can just, yeah, mainly get rid of these guys. Okay, and we should start to see more of these guys roll. Okay, so this is a villager zombie. If I wanted to, you can tell by the nose and the head sticking out. If I wanted to, I could even go up and cure him and have a villager, which would be pretty cool. Alright. Now this is another example of why this is a good thing to have in this situation. The reason I'm using pumpkins, very cool. Coming right along. He'll come right here. Yep, very cool. He's coming right along. He'll come right up there. Pretty cool. Now the reason I'm using pumpkins instead of helmets is because these will eventually break in sunlight because they take damage since they have a damage value. So these guys, I'm going to kill. Hey, hey, hey. Come back. Alright. How are we doing with our... Yeah, 4 more zombies left. I think it looks super cool to watch them roll in. Oh, that reminds me, one more thing we need to add to this for it to be finished. Did I hear another one come in? No? Anyway, I just wanted to put a see what a window looked like here. Oop. Bad place. We should have a couple more on the way. Might take a little while. I thought I heard... Oh, yeah, here he comes. Hello. He's got an empty cart with him. I don't know why that happened. Hey, what are you doing? I kind of think... Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh. Here they come. I kind of think the laser rail might be a bit... I don't know. Janked. Okay, so what have we got? Okay, it's all good, so we can turn this off. And finish. Okay, so it looks like the timer might be a bit quick. Because we're getting more zombies than we wanted. So I could work that out. Right now they're all docked successfully. These are all quality persistent zombies. They won't despawn, so we could actually leave these guys. But I want to show you what it looks like when I hit the send button, because this is mighty fun. Are you ready? Boop. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. That is cool. Okay, now I've made a mess because I have nowhere to go. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess. Yeah, they're fine. So, if you're wondering what I'm going to be doing with these guys, I've got a few project plans in mind. One of them I'm currently working on, and I've worked on in a single previous episode, I think. And that is ZTown. I'll clean those guys up later. They'll still be there. When I get back, I should put the carts away. So I'm going to put the carts away, and then I'm going to show you ZTown, because I think some people aren't really sure of what that is, or what's going on over that, why I keep mentioning it. Yeah. So I'm going to put these carts away, and then I'll meet you guys over there. See you in a bit. And don't worry, guys, I did notice that we hit level 30, so I'm going to do a quick enchant on camera, because it's been a while. And in anticipation of all the wood I'm going to be needing for the rest of ZTown, let's do a diamond X. I don't like that one. For some reason, I have this thing where I really want, like, as many letters in the bottom as possible. As if that makes a difference. But that looks okay. But we went, yeah, that's the ticket. What have we got? What we got? What we got? What we got? All right, the working man's axe. I can deal with that. That's actually pretty awesome. Okay, so I'm going to run a few hundred blocks this way, and I'll meet you guys at ZTown. Be right back. Okay, guys, we've got a little bit of a problem. I don't remember where where it is. I know it's close. I know it's around here, because I recognize these pumpkins. But, oh wait, I thought I saw something. Ah, yeah, that's it. Totally. Totally. Cool, so we're not completely lost. Okay. Yeah, so right now I think I've only got one building built here. So here it is. Welcome to ZTown, all the newer viewers, or really all the viewers who didn't see that one episode where I built this. Welcome. So this is where I'm going to be building like a dilapidated, like Scandinavian logger town kind of theme. I'm trying to make it look like really run down. Like this floor isn't even that run down. I'll make it even more run down. But the walls are holy. They have holes punched in them. This ladder thing sucks to climb up. Okay. And the floor is all busted and stuff. And it's going to be populated with zombies. That's the whole crux of this thing. That's why I'm building this. Oh, look. Free dirt. Sweet. So yeah, in case you guys are wondering what ZTown is, here is its humble beginnings. Eventually it's going to be much larger with more buildings and cool variety and zombies, of course, which will be pretty freaking sweet, I think. I'm curious what I'll have in this chest. Some lumber, some iron, random, tons of bones. Oh, probably because the, picked up an egg along the way. Cool. Probably because the wheat up here hasn't even grown yet. How long does it take for... Oh, the chunks probably weren't loaded, were they? Oh yeah, I'm even missing some wheat. Wow. So it's going to need some work. But you can see we've got a lot of space to work with. That's why I picked this place. Tons of foresty goodness. And soon we'll be filled with zombies. So I'm looking forward to that. I hope you guys are too. Next episode, we'll get away from the zombie spawner for a little bit since it's pretty much done. I'd be comfortable calling that like a 98% complete. The other strangely accurate 2% is just a couple tweaks I'd like to work out. This is a pretty cool lake too. I should totally build something in here. Oh yeah, I like that. But yeah, next episode we'll do something a bit different, I think, because I know you guys like variety, which is why this time I tried building off camera, just because some people don't like to watch an entire build being built. This is a pretty sweet lake too. Wow. Massive. And chickens. And Ender Daddy's done this. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Minecraft Hang. Be sure to keep an eye out for more stuff, because there is more stuff on the way. It's summer and I got time, so I'll be using it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Take care. Wash your underwear. Reading is fundamental. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.